Everybody, J.M. Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym in Pittsburgh, and we are filming the road to the NPC Pittsburgh, and I am here with local competitor
Cam Loughran.
All right, Cameron. So I saw Cameron on Instagram.
Yep.
I saw him posting some progress pictures. I saw that he was doing the NPC Pittsburgh, and I thought it would be great to get a true, basically a real novice competitor here, right?
Yeah.
So, as you've told me, this is going to be what, your second contest?
This will be my second contest, yep.
Okay. So, tell everybody how old you are.
So I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up, born and raised. I went to Greensburg-Salem High School and graduated in 2019, and not going to college right now, just kind of focused on bodybuilding and building my career and, you know, doing what I love.
All right. So, off camera, we had started talking. Tell us how you got into weight training and then eventually bodybuilding.
So it all started when I was playing sports, and kept getting injured, where, you know, breaking bones, sprains, etc. And I wanted to find an alternative that I could stay in the athletic environment but not get injured. And I knew that I loved sports, but I would have to give up that specifically. So then I knew of training from, you know, football, wrestling, etc. And
well, how many sports did you play?
I played basketball, baseball, football, wrestling. You name it, I played it.
Okay.
But then...
Now, are you saying you broke a bone in every one?
Not everyone, but I got injured in almost everyone.
Okay. All right. I was going to say, that might be a world record.
I mean, no, not a world record. But
okay. Yeah, that's not the kind of record you want to have. No. Oh, yeah, I broke a bone in every sport I played.
But, yeah, from then, we just kind of, you know, knew of training from that aspect. Started going to the gym after school just to stay healthy, and then started seeing some progress with it, and did my own research, fell more in love with it, and here we are today, about like 5 years later.
So when you said you did your own research, I'm assuming you went on to like YouTube and different places, and you probably went to NPC News Online, even if you didn't lie and say you did.
That's actually how I got into, you know, the contest specifically.
Oh, that's very cool.
NPC News Online.
Cool.
So
yeah. Now, back in my day, you had none of that. I mean, no, but it's great that you could do that, that you could research that, you could look at things, you could find things out, and decide that this is what you want to do. You want to become a competitor.
Absolutely.
And like you said, it's actually great to hear, because, listen, he and I have never talked until today. It was just DM and text messages. So this is literally the first time we're really talking after I gave a history of the gym, where I did all the talking. So, but I think that's really cool. And so you said you did another contest. So when did you do that first contest?
So I did that October 5th of 2019, and that was the 2019 Natural Pennsylvania. And I won the overall there, and, you know, took a proper off season. COVID happened, where, you know, I qualified for nationals, but so it was in my head like, okay, do I gain proper amount of size, then, you know, go back on stage, or do I try to do nationals and rush the process and see where we end up for more experience?
Right.
When COVID hit, you know, seen that as like, hey, newsflash, just let it go, like just gain size. So that's what I did, and
you're one of the few people that actually worked out for, in a way.
Yeah.
It kind of made the decision for you, right?
Yep. I didn't really have a choice.
Right, yeah. You know, and during that time, what did you do for training? Because I know none of the gyms in Pittsburgh were really open.
It was actually a real big struggle at first. I have, you know, some bands and stuff. The first couple weeks, like 3 weeks, it was real rough. Kind of losing my mind because, you know, training's everything right now. But my buddy had a garage gym, and it wasn't like, you know, actual equipment. It was like the artificial stuff per se, but it was still something to, you know, activate the muscle and get more blood flow other than bands.
Right.
Push-ups and pull-ups. So I did that for like, you know, a couple more weeks, and then found out that another gym was still open.
Okay.
And I was like, oh man, I'm going there, you know? So then got a membership there, started training there, and then, everything just kind of progressed on.
That's cool. So now, do you have a training partner, or you pretty much do everything yourself?
Pretty much do everything myself. I'd say the person that I train with the most would probably be my younger brother. He's 18, and he doesn't, you know, he's not as serious as me, but I got him into the gym and, you know, taught him everything that I knew, and that I know.
Right.
He's made mad progress, so he does a very good job of pushing me. He knows how I like to be spotted and how I like to do things.
And I'm sure being your brother, he can put. You said push. He can push your buttons too. Right?
Oh yeah, me and him all the time. Yeah, all the time. That's what I need. You know.
Right.
What I mean? It's like gotta get that little edge. Like.
And he's the one that can do it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yes. What's your brother's name?
Draven.
Draven. Good job.
Love you, bro. Thank you.
So that's great. So what gym do you train at here? Or do you train at a couple of them?
So I trained at LA Fitness for about the majority of my time. That was like 5 years. I stayed at LA Fitness, like
In Greensboro?
religiously, yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved out here to my sister's house, and now I'm training at Powerhouse.
Okay.
Just opened recently, you know, right after the lockdown lifted. And
You're the Powerhouse in North Hills.
Yep.
Yep.
And absolutely love it. Environment's great. People are great. Best gym that I've been to. So
Great.
yeah.
So you've seen that that guy that won the Olympia training there a couple times. His name's Ray or something like that.
Yeah.
He floats around, right?
Yeah. So I posed with Ray a good couple times, and I've seen him there, talked to him. You know, he's a really nice dude. I love him. Ray's awesome.
Yeah. That's for those that don't know, we're talking about Raymond Emmons, the 2019 Men's Physique Olympia champion. So, but I figured you figured that out. That's bad English. That's Pittsburghese right there. Oh my God. You knew from being here that's what it was about.
Yep.
See, I told you this is real. All right, so you've got your sights set on the Pittsburgh. You've been waiting for this. What are your thoughts going into this? What are you thinking? I mean, are you excited? Are you a little nervous? Or how's everything going for you right now?
So I'm pretty confident in myself because I won the overall once. I can do it again. That's kind of where my mindset is. But I am also nervous for the competition that's coming because I know that in 2020 there weren't a lot of shows. So a lot of people didn't get to compete. So that means the shows in 2021, they're ready. They're coming, So I'm ready to see the competition and see how it goes down. So I'm excited, but I'm also got that little confidence boost.
Now, are you going to do the open and the closed divisions, or?
I'm just doing the open.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Right,
go big, man.
go big or go home.
That's it. Okay. I like that a lot.
Yep.
So, and what weight division are you going to be in? Do you think?
So right now I'm like 171. So I'm thinking probably like 165.
Okay.
Hopefully 160, right around there. So hopefully.
Okay. Well, good. Now, is there anybody else besides your brother you want to give a shout out to?
My sister and my mom and my sister's fiance, Jeremy, because, he lost 65 pounds in the past 6 months.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And he just wanted to get healthier for his kids. And shout out to you, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and anybody else or any companies or anything that have helped you along the way?
I will say GNC, I've worked at GNC for 2 years, and then I just recently got back with them. But great company. Supplements have fueled me for,
Okay,
all of
this
existence.
is super ironic. We had an NPC competitor here 2 days ago who also works for GNC. Okay, from Pittsburgh. Okay, this is, wow, this is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Okay, this is great. With GNC's headquarters here in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And
GNC's running it.
yeah, that's it. That's great. All right, so everybody, May 1st, 2020 is when the NPC competition will be happening. This is when Cam will be on stage. If you want to come see him, as he's going in to take the title, so all of you beware. It doesn't matter how old you are. This is the mindset to have right here. He's got the mindset that he's gonna win this title, and you're gonna go into a national show, right?
Yep. Hopefully, Junior USA is 2 weeks later.
All right.
So
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll be there too.
See you there.
We could be doing another interview.
Yeah.
we could be doing an interview in Pittsburgh too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get to know you a lot. You're gonna get to know me too.
Oh, sounds good.
I like that.
I like that too.
All right. So JM Manion,
Cameron Loughran.
we're signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com. Okay. We thought the interview was over. I said in the interview, this is the first time that Cam and I ever talked to each other. Well, as we're here at the NPC gym, those of you that know Rico, that runs the clothing, he has 2 GNC stores here in Pittsburgh, and he was asking Cam what stores he worked at, and Cam mentioned one of the stores that he was at, and it was, as soon as he said that, oh yeah, I worked at the Bridgeville store, I looked at him, I go, oh my God, I came in and bought 2 cases of Bang off of you. I said, and you told me, because there was plastic on the floor, don't take the bottom one because that'll bottom out, everything will fall. And he was nice enough to rearrange everything, and I'm like, okay, now this is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, seriously. Like, such a small world.
Yeah, and as soon as I said it, he's like, oh my God, I remember you too.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember the whole situation.
So, folks, it is a small world. I go, maybe there was something in my brain that's why I stopped on your pictures on Instagram.
Gotta be.
It has to be something, but, okay, so this just goes to show it's not that big of a world. And if Rico doesn't bring up what stores,
We would have never known.
yeah. So technically, this is our second time talking
Yeah,
now.
second.
We just want to make that clear. So, just had to add that on to the end. So again, J.M. Manion,
Cam Loughran.
signing out again for NPCNewsOnline.com.